Begin afresh every morning with brushstrokes of God's love. Devotional thoughts for women.
A pleasant good morning, dear friends. Today, October 31st, our devotion is entitled Generation Z. Our scripture reading is from 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 5. When I call to remembrance the genuine faith that is in you, which dwelt first in your grandmother Lois and your mother Eunice, and I am persuaded is in you also. During a masterful conference, the president of Mexico's Pan American University, Dr. Antonio Lozano, as a youth mentor, referred to Generation Z with a certain degree of concern. It's defined as a post-millennial generation. It's the young people who were born at the height of technology between the years 1995 and 2000. According to Dr. Lozano, this generation is characterized by an entrepreneurial spirit that seeks success, but with a high degree of uncertainty and anxiety generated by fear of the future and distrust in their own competence. This has caused psychological weakness, which doesn't allow them to grow in the human sense of the word. There is no doubt that young people have the strength to move the world in every sense. We should take care of our young people. This is a responsibility that mostly pertains to parents and those in charge of monitoring their growth and development. The factor that isn't included or that's excluded from Generation Z is God. The strength and intensity of young people makes them lose sight of the Creator and Sustainer of all things and all living beings. It is therefore our duty before God and society to remind them of their origin day by day with patience and kindness, so they may discover their final destination and not become simply wanderers who go about without God's GPS. I urge mothers, teachers, and mentors to pray for our young people. Let's walk firmly on the right path and leave behind clear and precise footprints they can confidently follow to become successful men and women in this world, prepared for the world to come. Timothy had a devout mother and grandmother. Esther had a relative with vision. David had a father who led him. Samuel had a self-sacrificing mother who placed him in God's hand. And Jesus had Mary as a mother who was surely an inspiration for him to fulfill his earthly mission. Let's take care of our children and young people. Maybe they are part of the Generation Z, but they definitely are part of the generation that will help end human uncertainty when they are used by God to courageously point out the way that leads to the kingdom of heaven. When I call to remembrance the genuine faith that is in you, which dwelt first in your grandmother Lois and your mother Eunice, and I am persuaded is in you also. 2 Timothy 1:5.